We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And that hit is going to freeze him at this spot. He got stuck right at the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Looking to throw, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They'll run for this. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. It is caught left side. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Counterplay, Jones. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Able to find Jones. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
right, ready to send this one away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. On play action, here's Stroud. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Ball taken in at the 36. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. New series coming up following the punt. And the Vikings are going to take over with their eyes on the end zone. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Out of the gun, a give to Jones. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
2nd down now, 7 to go. McCarthy throwing here. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Now we'll see Ryan Wright come on for the Vikings to punt this away on 4th. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And it's going to be Texans football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 1st down play, that's him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. from the 31. And the Vikings rush brings him down. Working quickly here. Throwing on third down, Stroud. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Harrison Smith with the INT. And the Vikings are going to have it after his second interception of the season. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
First and 10, here's Jones. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. Second down. Handoff now to the receiver. And he's headed the wrong way on the reverse. They got him behind the line.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A 2-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and 16.
We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking at third and very long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
A 54-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession. Right, ready to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered feed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Stroud off the play fake. Pass caught by Mixon. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. From the gun, Stroud. Complete to Diggs out left. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. From the 42. Setting up the wide receiver screen. And he's brought down for a loss. Stroud now on 3rd. Here's a throw out wide to his wide receiver. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th. Back to throw, Stroud. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That is Lewis Seen. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. The worst time for a mistake defensively, and that awards them this 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. Buying some time right. Reeled in at the 7. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans parlay the interception into points. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's got it, room to run. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage. On play action now, McCarthy. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. First throw for the backup now. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long. On again comes Ryan Wright for another punt. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And it'll be their football. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Stroud throwing here on 1st.
He lofts one deep, center of the field. Brought in, inside the 20. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans need only one to take the lead. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Fairbairn now for the PAT. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he's going to field this in the end zone without a return, so they'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Connection on the slant. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Knowing how our wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate, and I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone, you got to make something happen, or you could take a risk.
Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And the Texans have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
At their own 12-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He's going to get this complete to his running back. He's going to go out of bounds up past the 15.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 16. He's got him. That's Mixon. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
To the air, 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. That's a catch for Nico Collins. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And this one does not go far. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Now it's Stroud. Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try and field goal for the Texans on this fourth down. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. We've come to halftime. The Texans in unfriendly confines, but hey, they've got the lead. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman. All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Right, ready to send this one away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Running left is Mixon. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they have a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Connection made to Dell. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate and turns into a nice gain.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's Stroud. To the left sideline, complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
All right.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away the next time, or he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So that flag is declined, and now that's going to force this offense into a 4th and goal decision. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Declines the touchback, Brock, and they make him pay in a big way. He's tackled before he can get to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. McCarthy operating from the pistol. Escapes the pocket. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
They'll run here on 1st down. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle him up before it came to fruition.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They're going play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a 2nd half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the 1st play of the series. Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers. Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when, just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay. Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he Touchdown! The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Nico Collins with the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Jones once more. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this 3rd down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
And he'll get it up to the 44. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Quick hitter complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
1st and 10 from the 41. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. They'll run the draw with Jones. And he's got it down into the red zone at the 16. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Staying on the ground with Jones. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
3rd down and 2.
Now McCarthy. Complete beyond the marker. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry. Now we'll get a pause for an injured player. That's Aaron Jones, the man in question, and some obvious discomfort as he gets looked at. It's 2nd and goal. once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. So now, here's 3rd and goal. They give up the gut to Chandler. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That was a beautiful picture, Kate, of stop the run on the way to the quarterback. 3rd downs, I don't mind a draw call. You're thinking pass, you want those defensive ends to come upfield. But kudos to that whole defense to stop that run on the way to the quarterback.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Darnold now to throw. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, Stroud. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings have some new life in the 4th. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
Darnold looking to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jimmy Ward has it. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters.
Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
3rd down, Mixon gets it. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. He gets him 6, but it brings up 4th down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Texans nearing their second win of the campaign. The Texans set to punt. And he's getting the call for the second time this game. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it's going to be Vikings football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Christian Harris picks it off. And the Texans are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Setting up the wide receiver screen. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. They were Johnny on the spot.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. It's caught. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Fairbairn now for the PAT. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Vikings 17. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And that return gets him a little extra. Then if he'd taken that knee, he's up above the 25 before he heads out of bounds. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Space past the 35. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
To this day, I could still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there. Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
2nd and 10 now. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Now Darnold. A bit of desperation on this thing. It is caught at the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play.
Oh, look at this. They're faking it. And I suspect it'll be a long time before they call a fake extra point again. That was a disaster. Never got close. Right, ready to send this one away. Return starts at the 3. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun now, first round. He lofts it deep left. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I think it's safe to say that without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. It's a missed opportunity to push that offense, but an even better play defensively to deny the throw.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. From the gun, Stroud. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. He's on the move. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Nico Collins, the intended target. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Punt team on the field. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Stroud. Searches from the pocket. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it. It's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
That's grabbed inside the 30. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. So the Texans come away with their own win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win.